welcome to today's live stream. We're here in the wonderful worlds of Hermits and Crafting, and we've got a busy day of awesome stuff. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna head off to Hermitron Halls, and I got a mythic. I'm gonna spoil it right here. I found a mythic before the stream. I've got it in a box. I'm gonna show it to you, and then we're gonna work on our starship. It's gonna be amazing. The only problem is we can't fly, and Scar without a wings is no Scar really at all. It just takes it. It takes my heart and just takes it out, and it really hurts. It makes me sad. It makes me sad. All right, wow, geez, wow. Apparently I'm too tall. Apparently I'm too tall to walk through there. Can I get the flight? Oh, I got a little bit of flight there, guys. I got a little flight. Let's see. We got some bits. Q&A Scar. Do you have a favorite soda? If so, here are some bits to buy one. Thank you so much, Agent Blue. Very much appreciated. Can we get some bit hype for Agent Blue? Thank you so much for the bits. And I have a few favorites. So when I could drink them, in my family, like we like my parents would never like it wasn't like we ever had them in our house, but once in a while we could have them as like a treat. And my favorite was either orange soda or root beer. Like those are my two. Later on, I kind of liked a little bit of like 7-Up Sprite-ish, you know, just kind of a slightly neutral taste, like kind of nice once in a while, a little bit refreshing. Of course, if you freeze them, ice cubes in that form are great. But yeah, root beer for sure, and then orange soda, and then maybe like a 7-Up. I love. Good stuff right there. But yeah, thank you so much for the question. All right, so what were we doing in here again? Oh, I almost forgot. Okay, guys, Hermitron hype. Here it goes. Are you guys ready? Let's see some Hermitron hype in the chat because we're gonna get a little wild here. Here we go. Wait. Oh, they're in the boxes. I was like, anti-hype? No, proper hype. Okay, guys. Okay. Here we go. Now, which one of these boxes actually has Hermitrons in them? Because some of these might be empty. Okay, this one does. And this one does. Okay, good. Here we go. Oh, this is good, guys. This is great. All right. We'll place those down. Here we go. Okay, please be good. Please be good. We're looking for Tribe 7, okay? So we're looking for Tribe 7. So remember, this is Alpha, so the A is for Alpha edition of the game, and then 1 is Tribe 1, and then the C means common, then there's uncommon, there's rare, and then there's mythic, and then the legendary Draco Malfoy, of course. So, this is pointless. Oh! No, I have that. Oh, that's too bad. Let's see. Do I have this? No. Darn it, none of these are good. This is unfortunate. Wait. We got a mythic! That's the mythic! Oh, I completely forgot. I told you guys we had a mythic. Wow, this is where my brain is today. I'm like, we got a mythic, guys, and it's amazing. I can't wait to show it to you. And then I get in the box and I'm like, oh, we have a mythic? I had no idea we had a mythic. My brain has just been into like crazy time. Wait, what? Scar! Chango got the mythic from 7? Oh my gosh. Guys, we've got to tweet. We got to tweet Tango. It's like super nice. We'd just be like, Tango, Scar's got a trade for you. He really needs that 7. Oh my gosh, I had no idea he has the 7. Oh, we got to trade with him, right? My brain is in such tatters. Okay, so we've got that. All right, good. And then what's over here? Okay, so that's that. Okay, we don't need that. Tulip. All right, we got this. Wait, I don't know if we have this. This might be a good one. That might be a good one. We do have that for sure. Okay, we've got a mythic, which is amazing. I'm so happy about that. There we go. Super pleased. I told you guys at the beginning of the stream, I was so excited. I was like, we got a mythic, guys. We got a mythic. It's gonna be amazing. We're so excited. I might give this back to Ren so that he can easily like refill his like Hermitron boxes. But yeah, let's grab our fireworks and just see if we can fly. The server is like, it went from somewhere in like the East Coast of the United States to Europe, and that's a long ways from the West Coast. So there's some substantial lag. Like right now, at least I have 4 bars. Last night I had 3 to 2. No, it's too laggy. Oh geez, it's so laggy. Oh, but at least we are flying. We're flying high above, so that's all we can ask for, right? That's all we can ask for. All right, let's take a land inside here. So, for them, oh geez, Aquascar. Oh, hey, Aquascar. Fancy seeing you here in Hermitron Halls today. Nope, you're gone. What's a mythic? Now, within this game, see, it's like a kind of like a card game, and you're trying to collect them. And there are rarities within the tribes, and a mythic is the #1, Hermitron that we're trying to get. Oh, by the way, this is not an official entrance. This is like a Scar secret, cheaty entrance. It's totally my secret cheaty entrance. No! My crop circle's been destroyed. Oh. You can't win, guys. What the heck? It has to have been a slime. Oh, I bet one of those slimes got down there and they destroyed my crops. Oh, how dare they? You can go through the exit I collapsed. Oh, this makes me very upset. We're gonna have to fix that because that just looks super awful. Wow. Oh, whoa, that was express route. Okay, good. Let's. Wow, now I'm falling in a hole. Wow, first falling in a hole yet today. That's just great. Let's see. Let's grab this. There we go. Grab that, and here it is. Beautiful. Okay. All right. There's our mythic. So this is mythic of Tribe 13. Senajums. The question is, here's the deal, guys. Say we have this mythic now, and let's get rid. Oh, these are all rares. Oh, this is good. This is good. So that's Tribe 6. That's Tribe... Let me check in with the chat. See what you guys are up to. I'm just getting so excited about Hermitron here. I'm neglecting the chat. Scar's got a VIP going on there. VIP? I'm confused. Scar just joined. What did I miss? We're working on the Hermitron, my friend. We're getting our system set up here. We've got a mythic, and that's amazing. So I'm trying to decide. Like, I guess we can start getting rid of some of these rarity types. So we have the Lotus, we have Father Time, we have Hollow. That's a good question. The mythic came from Tribe 13. Well, either way, I'm gonna probably get rid of these guys. There we go. So I'm gonna put that up there. Looking all fancy. So we got our mythic right there. I wonder, do you guys know if, collect all of 13? So that's the question. Do we get rid of Tribe 7, which we've collected 7 of now? Do we get rid of them and just go for Tribe 13, even though we don't have a single one besides the mythic? I mean, I wonder if we could do a super sweet trade with maybe Tango. Like, that's the question. Like, you guys can still go tweet Tango, hey, Tango. Scar's got like a super sweet trade lined up. He's got a super sweet trade. Okay, I don't think we have any other 13s that we collected, so let's check this box real quick. Oh, no, we did. We have Mossy Rock. You know what? This is actually super common, and I've seen this one in the box a lot, so I'm not going to grab it out yet. So we'll think about that.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Thank you so much for the subscription. Very much appreciated. Can we get some new subscriber hype in the chat? And welcome aboard the USS Good Times. And of course, as a Scar Squad member now, you've got yourself a badge. That's right. That badge is going to be proudly displayed next to your name. And you'll keep all the creepers and trolls away using that. Also, you got jelly emotes. Yes, the jelly emotes. Amazing little emotes. So you can spam as many of those in the chat as you would like. And also, you can join us on Discord. Amazing, right? So create a Discord account, connect it. You can join us. And thank you so much for the support. Very much appreciated. But yeah, thank you so much for the subscriptions today, guys. Very much appreciated. Okay, let's see. We're getting rid of this one, so we're going to go trade that one. And anything else that we were going to do? Oh, we have Tribe 7s in here. So I think I have the quartz. Okay, I do have the quartz. And okay, we don't have an emerald for sure. Oh, perfect. We'll get rid of Father Time, even though it's like my favorite Hermitron. That's fine. I'm sorry, but it's my favorite. Okay, good. Let's see, one more check. Let's see, do we have this one? Okay, we do. So at this point, we have 7. We have 7 of Tribe 7. Wow, we got a little like matrixy right there. So we got that, right? But we only have one. I don't know. I don't know how to properly play this game, I guess, at this point. So we need to think about that. Do we want to just forego Tribe 7 and work on Tribe 13 now that we have the Mythic? Or do we want to trade that Mythic for another Mythic? That's the question. Can we do that? Enter the UFO, have Derb deliver a shulker. That's right, I saw that in the comments. Deliver a shulker. The shulker will strike you and you will levitate up. That's a great point. Using the shulker to levitate you up. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, let's dump all of these back into the trade chest. Oh, wow. Oh, hello. How are you, trade chest? Let me see if there's any magic in here that I want. This was not full a minute ago. Let's see here. I'm looking for 7, guys. Looking for 7, looking. Oh, no, we have flint. We have that one. All right, let's check the lower tier down here. Oh my gosh, things are getting a little crazy in here. Wow, there's a lot of Hermitrons in here, but I don't see any Tribe 7s. I'm going through here. Wait, no, we have that one. That is such a common one. Do we have the Lapis, guys? I don't know. I don't remember. Do we have the Lapis? Let's remember Lapis, and we'll check our board on the way out. I just want to go up the last row here. Come on, Tribe 7. Nope. Okay, remember, do we have a blue Tribe 7? Madden, Jen, welcome. Gabe, welcome. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the stream. Alex, welcome. I don't know about that. If we have that one or not. Let's just dump off all the Hermitrons that we have collected. There we go. And, oh, Father Time. I love Father Time. He was such an awesome guy. I feel bad about Father Time. I really like Father Time. Sorry, Father Time. I mean, we had good times together. I know, we had good times, but it's sad. It's really sad. Okay, all right, we got this. And so this was a Hermitron box. This was a Hermitron box. And these were mine, I think. So I'll keep these 2. These were mine. I'll give him back the glass. There we go. So Ren can keep doing his Hermitronin. All right, awesome. And then let's check to see if we have that Lapis piece. Oh, yep, we do. It's right there. That's fine. All right. Where do we drop off the shulker boxes? Because, oh, I want this. How many points does he have? Oh, jeez. Oh, the lag. Let's say Q&A Scar. I really used to enjoy Minecraft, but when I play survival, now I get really super bored after like 20 minutes. Any advice to not get bored on things to do solo and survival? How do you not get bored playing solo? So when it comes to survival Minecraft, in ways that I always kind of keep going is I set just super ambitious goals. Now that can be a curse. That could be kind of a blessing and a curse. So you got to kind of take it. It's tough because
welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
That and Chan, thank you so very, very much for the resubscription. 13 months in a row. Whoop whoop. I love it. Thank you very, very much. Like, Adam, thank you so much. Rocking the super awesome Scar badge of a year of gold awesomeness. And you've been with me for a very long time, and I very, very much appreciate that. And can we get some super awesome resubscription hype in the chat? Very, very much appreciated. So yeah, when it comes to survival, I like to, and this doesn't work for everybody, of course, but I like to really set a pretty good goal. Like for Scarred Ranch, like, you know, I'm going to build this house. And what else does a mountain house need? It needs mountains, of course. It needs a barn. It needs all these things. And I just get super hyped about completing all of those. Now, sometimes, you know, when you do set out to make an entire, you know, mega structure thing, you can get kind of burnt out and you can get kind of burnt out a little bit. And that can really hinder you enjoying Minecraft. Does that make sense? That you set out to make a giant thing and that could really like discourage you if you're not getting the progress done or something along those lines. But that doesn't really affect me too much. I think I saw a Hermitron over there. Oh yeah, the waterfall one. Oh geez, Aquascar's back. But yeah, I'm just trying to say is like try to set ambitious goals for yourself. And if you do that, you can really get some awesome places. Because, you know, you oh, wow, Aquascar's back. Oh, nope, he's gone. He's gone. It's tough, guys. It's super tough. But yeah, I would say try to think about building a something big in survival. Come up with a story first. Like, think about a lore, think of a story, something to really get you started. Oh, geez. Oh, the lag. Oh, golly. Oh, man. Oh, it's so bad. And that really helps. Like, if you set out an idea and you're like, I want to build a village surrounded in these ideas, these pieces of lore, and then you come up with a really awesome, you know, big structure idea around that, and then you're well on your way to awesome lands. Oh, we're finding Hermitrons all day today. Look at this. The problem is this really messed up my waterfall I built for Ren. All right. How do we get to this? Is there like a water creature in here? Oh, it would be so awesome if there was an actual Hermitron called Aquascar. Oh, this is great. This is good, guys. Let's open this thing up. Oh, please be the mythics. Please be the mythics. Okay, no mythics, no tribe 7s. But this is rare. That's a super rare one there, so that's pretty cool. I don't know how to get all this glass out of here. I'm gonna do that later. I'm gonna come back and clean that up. But let's shoot back into Hermitron halls. Into we go. Oh no, too much power. God, jeez. I told you guys, the flying today. Like, I'm just stuck in a wall now. My ideas tend to be too big and either take a really long time or never get done. It's got to be a balance. It's definitely got to be a balance. You want to set yourself an ambitious goal, but it's got to be in some form of reason that you will still be able to accomplish. Something that's a challenge, but you know that you still can do it. Does that make sense? You got to like pick something that you know you can do. Whereas the Scarred Ranch, that's something I was pretty confident about. Oh man, none of these things are gonna help us out, guys. Wait, Tribe 13, yeah. I think that's part of one of the rares we had, or the mythic. Yeah, none of these are any good. Wait, what's this? Oh no, that's dragons. All right, so let's put these guys away. There we go, put them all in there. What's this one? Yeah, and was that torch one? Yep. Wait, what was that torch called again? Torturino. Oh god. All right, so let's take this back to Ren's. But yeah, I think that's the key, really, to really staying inspired in Minecraft, is to love what you're doing and to really set, fun, ambitious goals for you to try to achieve. At least that's how I do it. Iron doors really serve no purpose. Augie, I agree. I mean, if Minecraft was going to overhaul, our doors and our lighting systems, I'm not complaining. Not complaining one bit. I love it. I love every minute of it. But yeah, all right, guys, we're probably pretty much done with Hermitron for today. I don't know. My question is, I could play this for a while, and look for different loot things and stuff. But I don't know. Are you guys loving it? Do you guys mind like Hermitron? Do you guys want me to do like more Hermitron stuff or less Hermitron stuff? Like, I'm open to both because I enjoy it. I enjoy it all equally. I enjoy all of it. All right, here we go. Put that back in there. Awesome. And then these two were mine, correct? Yes. All right, let's head back to our base. Trying to eat. Oh man, I wish I could just easily fly like I used to. Come on. Oh, now I'm stuck under a lily pad. What is our plan today? Well, our plan is to head back to the Starship Good Times, and oh, there we go. We got some flight, and we're gonna start working on our bay. So we're gonna create our kind of like our airlock bay. Now, also, there's probably never going to be an intro to videos anymore flying, because this is what happens when I try to fly. Like the world just can't load fast enough, and I can't. Oh, geez. Oh no. Oh, no. I can't. Oh, there it goes. All right, I think we got some flight. No. Oh, jeez. I gotta stop trying to fly. Like, it's not worth it, especially being around lava. Let's see. It's so nice to give those back. Yeah, I figured he's probably getting a little low on shulker boxes, and I still have a ton of shulker boxes, so yeah, if I have some extra ones, I'm just going to totally give it back to Ren, because I want him to continue playing the game, and I don't want him having to go back to the end. Rendog and the end don't mix, and I don't want it to cause any more trouble. Play Zelda. I do not have a Nintendo Switch, nor will I buy a Nintendo Switch. I'm sure it's an epic game, and I'm sure the Nintendo Switch is awesome. But between everything in my life and, maintaining, Hermitcraft and Minecraft and Scarlands and Hermit Quests and all these different things, like, I got no time for extra stuff, unfortunately. But let's start getting out some supplies here. What we're going to be needing is a little bit of light gray for our project today, so that's going to be super duper awesome. There we go, grab that. We need some white stained clays. Oh, white stained clay, where are you? So that's quartz. Here it is. I knew you were hiding out here somewhere, trying to hide from me. Sneaky. So let's grab this, and we'll grab that. Now the question is, I need a substantial bit of black. Is this black? No, that's gray. With my streamlights, I can't really tell if I'm rocking the black or the light gray. They look exactly the same to me. Fiber Wolf, welcome, welcome. Hope you're okay. Yeah, oh man. Yeah, thank you for the nice message. This week was just a little bit hard. Like I was just like, I think I posted on Twitter, like when I was at the doctor for like, again, I was like, I need a vacation from my health. Like that's all I can think about right now is like a vacation from my health, but it's not really an option, unfortunately. Man, I sure wish I knew where my black was. I made it, like I totally made it. This is all gray. Shoot, where did I put it? I had a whole stack of this. I wonder if it's in the launch bay. But yeah, I've had like something new kind of come up health-wise, and it's not something that's always around is the thing. And it's like, I don't want, oh, here it is. Perfect. That's powder. It's like, I can't take another thing. Like I deal with enough like things that if they add something else to that list of things, I just absolutely go crazy. So like what's going on now is like, I hope just like maybe a flute, like a temporary thing, like just something that just came, but you know, it's not going to be a permanent thing. And like, I don't know, like it's just frustrating. I'm just don't want extra things. Like I can manage what's wrong with me now, but if you add an extra thing to that, like that's just like the straw that killed the camel.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Devil's Angel 4, thank you so much for the subscription. Very much appreciated. Can we get some new subscriber hype in the chat? And welcome aboard the USS Good Times. And let me tell you about the benefits of joining the Scar Squad here. You've got a badge. That's right. You got a badge next to your name that keeps the trolls away, the creepers away, and asteroids, because we are on a starship. This is true. This is true. And of course, you've got your jelly emotes. You can spam as many of those as you want. And of course, you can join us on Discord. So connect your account to Twitch and bam, you're inside the Discord. And thank you so much for the support. It's very, very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. All right, guys. Oh, speaking of that, I've got to tweet out a picture. I got to tweet something out about the support you guys have given me through, you know, watching videos, through subscriptions on Twitch and things of that nature. I got something I want to show you guys. It wouldn't have been possible without you. I just need some time to actually get it all done. So yeah, look forward to that. But yeah, it's like we were talking about before, it's just, yeah, extra things being added. And it's like, right, what happened to me was I think I had some form of seizure-like thing. And like, I don't want an extra thing. And it's what's frustrating about that is it's like, is this something that's a new thing? Is it something, like I said, it's just a fluke that's coming on, or it's happened twice now? And it's like, I don't know. And it's such a very strange thing. It's very like seizure-like, but not like a full seizure. So it's very, very strange and peculiar. And it's like, I just don't have energy or time to add something else, because I've been so consistent with YouTube. Like I've been so consistent lately, and I've been so proud of this, to be able to upload a really consistent schedule. I've probably been the most consistent I've ever been on YouTube and Twitch lately. And it's like, I'm doing everything I can to like not lose my consistency, and I don't want anything extra. So that's my frustration. And this is all powder. Oh, come on. Please don't tell me this is all powder. I don't want to go in. Oh, good. There's still some extra. But yeah, it's just like, I don't want anything extra. I just want, I'm managing the way I'm doing now, and it's just aggravating. Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about some happier things, right? Let's talk about happy things. Let's talk about happy things. So go hashtag Q&A Scar and ask me any questions or any topics you guys want to talk about. And let's get some awesome topics. And still just basically on that is like, when it comes to YouTube and Twitch, like this is totally my like escape from that stuff. And that's why I love it so much. And even though last night, like after I got home and I was super frustrated, I was like, you know what? No, I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna record a video. And I made all this cool stuff in here, and of course our fighter jet and all that stuff. And it's like, I'm not gonna let that stop me. I'm not gonna let that stop me. I'm going to, you know, persevere and continue on, and you know, because YouTube and Twitch is what I want to do. That's what I like. And like we talked about in the video, you always can tell when you love something is if you're away from it, you want to get back to it. And that's the thing with Twitch, that's the thing with YouTube and Minecraft, is I always want to get back to it. Always got ideas and things like that I want to get to. Q&A a new fish tank or GTX 10? Oh no. Oh, Augie. Oh, Augie, that's the hardest question of them all. A new fish tank or a 1080? Oh man. Oh, I do enjoy a good fish tank, but all of that beautiful 1080. I mean, I don't know, Augie. I don't know if you're a VR guy, but with that 1080, you could be rocking some VR action. You could be rocking the VR, doing those 4K Wonderlands. You know, man. Oh man, I don't know. I lean a little bit towards that 1080. I lean a little towards that. Do you ever plan on working at Disney or somewhere similar, designing attractions? That was a dream. That was always my dream, my friend. Always my dream to be a theme park designer. And in a small way, like what we're doing here in the Hermits and Crafting and Minecraft in general, it's almost like that a little bit. We're creating, immersive things. And that's why I love Hermit Quest too, is it's kind of a cool thing because you're able to really kind of like think about how players interact with an environment. And it's the same way for theme park attractions. You're constantly thinking the way that a person would experience like a themed land, a ride, or something like that. It's fun. So yeah, in a weird way, like I'm kind of doing what I wanted to do a little bit. Like I'm making cool things, making people happy. Like when I get a message that says that somebody got some enjoyment out of a video, a smile, a laugh, like that's why I wanted to be an Imagineer. Like, I just like the fact that people go to Disneyland to have fun and ride rides and stuff along those lines. It's like, I want to make those rides. I want to make those rides. I want to make that stuff. That stuff's awesome. Q&A Scar, how long did it take you to reach 100K subscribers? So I started in 2011. In 2012, I hit 10K, 10,000. I don't remember. I remember when I hit 50K. I remember when I hit 25 because that's when they added quartz to Minecraft. So I was like, I was so excited. I actually did a live stream. I don't know. You can probably find that live stream on YouTube somewhere. And I made kind of a Roman style bathroom in Scarland. And I was super, super pumped. Like I remember 20,000. I couldn't believe it. 50,000. I did a face reveal at 50,000. And then 100,000. I did a fireworks show, like a massive fireworks show in Scarland. The problem is, I don't remember what year that was. I kind of think it was 2014, 13-ish, like right around there, like at the beginning of 2014. I kind of remember that because that's the year I went to E3, and I do believe it was somewhere around then that I got that achievement. Black concrete powder. You know what? I just realized something that I feel so dumb about. If we were to just take this concrete powder, right, and just put it down on the ground, get a bucket of water and flow it out through here, we wouldn't have to harvest concrete. Oh, guys. Oh, man. That would have saved me so much time harvesting all of that at Azuma's concrete void shop. Oh, that makes me mad. Scar, do you like theater? I've never really been a theater guy. Not that I don't like it. I just never really got into it. I saw the only theater show that I've really ever seen was at Disneyland actually, and it was the Aladdin show. It was good. It was good. I enjoyed it. But going to like an actual Broadway show or something along those lines would probably be fun. Just never really got into it. Let's see. I'm just gonna waste this just because. There we go. Put that down. Awesome. We need to get a bucket of water. Q&A Scar, if you could add one thing to Minecraft, what would it be? And no rotating food. Oh, rotten food. Okay. Okay, well, you don't like my rotten food idea, I guess, which I haven't talked about in a long time. I haven't talked about that in a long time. There's some opinions on that. I loved our discussions we used to have about that. But yeah, what would I add? First off, I want to ask you guys, what would you add? I want to see it in the comments. I want to see you guys get your ideas, throw it in the chat. Let's get some interaction on that. So what would I add? There's a lot of things I would add. Easy things, of course, are always half slabs and stairs, especially for either the concrete block or the hardened clay. Like I can do either. Don't worry, I can do either. But I always wanted a crossbow. I've always wanted a crossbow. And the reason I wanted this is I think it would be a fun change of pace, because I'd like to go to an armory and be like, which weapon will I take out today? Will I take out my sword of justice, or shall I take out my bow of evil? I don't know. But I always thought a crossbow would be cool. Now, the reason being is that would be a very short range weapon. So I designed it as a small crossbow, and it'd be a short range weapon. So it's a one-hit kill within like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 blocks. And it would only be like an anti-creeper weapon. Say a creeper comes a sizzling, I turn around and go, bam, take out that creeper with my crossbow. And it has a long recharge time. Like it's like 5-second recharge time. So it's kind of like a one-hit like wonder, you know, you just kind of bam, knock it out there. I've always wanted that. I've always wanted backpacks. They've kind of added backpacks, so I'm kind of satisfied in that regard. I've always wanted my bear mechanic, and I don't know, you guys probably already know my bear idea. So yeah, like if they added my bear mechanic, I'd be so happy, because that would add salmon to rivers. It would add blackberries. Why do I feel like this is a trap? Whoa, geez, there's cats. Oh, geez, were those cats here this whole time? Because when I'm in the dark and I turn around and there's 2 cats staring at me, I'll be honest, I got a little scared there. Are we supposed to follow Iskall? Is this a trap to my death? How far are we from these coordinates? Oh, okay, he's actually fairly far. Oh, no, he's talking to False. Okay. I was like, is he trying to lure us somewhere? Oh, man. Hostile water mobs. Oh, man, that would be amazing. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's okay. We don't have to harvest, remember? But yeah, hostile water mobs. Like, if you're gonna cross a river or go into the ocean, I want you to be scared. I want you to be terrified. I just think that would be really sweet, be able to be terrified. Now, I'm gonna give you something that I would love. And it comes from a mod called Tinker's Construct. And if I put the sand right here and I go out of the crafting bench, that's... Wait, didn't I have 2 stacks of sand? Oh, there it is. I was like, what? But yeah, so you put the sand in there and you leave the crafting bench, that sand stays in the bench. So with this new recipe, say the concrete, we have so many things we need. We need dyes, we need different types of materials, a lot of them. And having the ability to go into, you know, the crafting bench and leave recipes in here and say, go get the dyes or something along those lines, that would be a huge benefit to the game. I would absolutely love that addition. I think that would be a huge benefit for the game to have that ability to take that idea into our little Minecraft world. Let's see what else is going on here. I would love for Lapis to stay in the enchanting table. Oh yeah, are they thinking about taking that out? Are they thinking about taking that out? That'd be crazy. But yeah, I hope not. Revamp the whole underwater areas, new mobs, new plants, structures. Plants would be amazing. We did an underwater house. Anybody remember the Scar's underwater house build? Super fun. It was really hard because you can't take leaves underwater without getting that weird water effect on the sides. And that was terrible. And it would be really awesome if they did have... Oh, that's just Cubs fireworks. It would be really sweet if they did have the ability to, you know, have like, you know, plants underwater. Like that just sounds really cool. I would love seeing a moon dimension. Cats, that would be super sweet. I love that. I love that. Yeah, a moon place. That'd be really cool. Palm trees with coconuts. Oh, palm trees. Palm trees are like my arch enemy. I still like palm. It's okay, palm trees. We're still friends, but you still are my arch enemy. Okay, my friends, we'll get the water out in just a little bit, but we now have a really cool shiny black floor. What I want to do is get some yellow out and make little painted lines around the spacecraft. I think that'd be pretty cool. Scar, if you were an Imagineer, what would your first ride be that you designed? It would be an Aladdin ride. I designed this a long time ago. There was actually an online course by a former Imagineer that... hold on, let me check this. Okay, yeah, no, we're so good. So this course was to design a theme park ride, and so there would be a whole lesson plan and stuff along those lines. This was the greatest thing ever. So it was an Imagineer by the name of, or for Imagineer, he went on to create his own like visual effects company, or like sound boards, like all these like sound equipment for like theme parks. Really awesome. Steve Alcorn, I believe his name was, and I made a ride in there that was an Aladdin ride. So this is the premise behind it, because I always loved Aladdin, and I always thought he needed a ride, right? Aladdin needs a ride, okay? I'm just gonna say it. Aladdin needs a ride, and it's sad that he doesn't. So what it would be was you would actually board magic carpets, and these would be very similar to the enhanced motion vehicles that are the Indiana Jones ride vehicles. And so that was the basic premise of going through the place where he got the lamp. So he goes down into the lamp, and he goes through all the gold and then escapes. And that's the whole premise of the ride, is going in there. Now, it wouldn't be so much tied to the actual to the movie. It would be more like another person experiencing that via the magic carpet. Now you'd enter through kind of a Middle Eastern style archway. And you kind of go through there, and you'd go into a bustling market. Now each one of the little market stands has an animatronic trying to sell you stuff. So I thought that would be really cool, that be able to go through a queue, and you'd be able to see like all these different people trying to sell you their wares and things. And then there'd be like an outdoor portion, an indoor portion. I'm trying to remember this because this is like multi-pages and drawings that I had of this, and it was so detailed that Steve had given me a bunch of like contacts and like stuff to do for Imagineering that I was blown away by like how nice he was as a person. And but unfortunately, things don't always work out. Health things and stuff get in the way of things and stuff, but like I said before, look what I get to do still, reach out to, like I was just looking at my like videos, like I have like 40 million views on my YouTube videos. Like there's over 40 million people. Like that's pretty cool too, sometimes things don't work out exactly as planned, but amazing things still can happen. But yeah, I really thought this ride would be cool, because what would be was you kind of travel down into the cave of wonder.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Welcome. I'm Butter. I think I've got your name right. Mispronouncing names. It's just a service that I provide around here. But thank you so very much for the subscription, and welcome aboard the Scar Squads, the Starship Good Times. I'm trying to think of a good ring, like a good like saying right there. It's because we were like USS Good Times, but that's like a boat. Starship, I like that. I think we might stick with that. But welcome, it's great to have you. And remember, you got your chat badge next to your name, keeping all those trolls, creepers away. You got your jelly emotes, which you can spam as many of those in the chat as you would like. And of course, you can join us on Discord. And thank you very much for the support. Very much appreciated. Can we get some new subscriber hype in the chat? The hashtag Scarship. Hey, Iskull. Yeah, Iskull's probably making fun of me for like goofing up that.
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Hashtag Scarship. Iskull of 85. Thank you so very much for the subscription. Very, very much appreciated. 21 months. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Iskull. Can we get some super awesome Iskull? Let's get 85
Welcome
hypes
aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Viper Wolf, thank you so very much. Triple subscription hype, guys. Can we get some triple hype in the chat? Very much appreciated. Guys, thank you so very much for the resubscriptions. That's awesome. Wolf, Iskull, like thank you very, very, very much. And remember, you guys can spam as many jelly emotes in the chat as you want. But thank you guys so very much. Very, very much appreciated. Let me see. Did Iskull get his? Oh, he did. Finally, these emotes are approved. Finally. Finally. There we go. That's awesome. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for the support. Very much appreciated. All right, so we bring these guys down like this. Let me back off just ever so. Oh, wow, that was weird. Oh, I guess it's back. It decided to disappear for a minute, but it's back. Don't worry, it's back. I love how big that hashtag is. Like, that's not just like any hashtag. That's like a super hashtag. Have you guys ever seen the emotes on Twitch they're not the normal dimensions? They're like slightly longer. Like, how do people get those? Have you seen those things? They're like slightly like longer this way in a portrait or a landscape form. Like, I saw those recently. I was like, where would one get one of those? Is that like an old thing that like it's like a legacy thing? I don't know. I saw it. I was weirded out. I wanted it. I think it's like it might have been like a legacy thing, like something they tested at one point but didn't take away. Might be. Scar, you should add a large door on the side for decorations. Oh, you're totally right. So door wise, let's shoot over here by the ship. And right here at this door, I was thinking that if we had like a little bit of like a window here, and if we pushed back a little bit, maybe we could do like a star sky, maybe even a planet out in the distance. It might be pretty crazy. Q&A Scar, if you had one wish, what would you wish for? What would I wish for? There's a lot of things I'd probably wish for. Let me think about it. There's a lot of things. Good health. Good health for my family, things like that, Yeah, I wish to be an Imagineer, but health stuff kind of comes first. Q&A Scar, if you had one, oh, we already read that, sorry. If you were president, what would you do first in office? If I was president, I would put a huge emphasis on NIH grants and space travel. It's just my thing. It's my thing. I think this is looking super sweet, guys. NIH, if you're unfamiliar, is like National Institute of Health. They fund a lot of research that doesn't get a lot of funding. It's not like a blood pressure drug that say like everybody needs a blood pressure drug, so companies will of course put a lot of money into that. But rare diseases over here, it doesn't make companies any money. They don't get funding, so NIH can come in and like help fund some of those. But yes, Scar to Mars. Yes, that's way more fun than my drugs. My drug ideas, like to fund that stuff for people. But yeah, Mars, like totally. Like we gotta go to Mars, right? Gotta go to Mars. I wanna live the day where I see like astronauts go on a planet. Like I'm jealous of people who got to see people walk on the moon. Like I'm jealous of that. Like I want to see people walk on the moon. That's what I want to see. Mars. Sorry. But you know what? Looking at Elon Musk, huge, amazing like person that I like look up to for the fact that he like challenges the status quo, thinks that we can do better. So he's like, why don't we do better at something? And he goes out there and makes amazing stuff. He recently announced that they're sending people to the moon, which I am super excited about. Not technically walking on the moon, but traveling around it. And I mean, that's the cool stuff, right? That's amazing. That's the future. That's what I want. That is what I want. I mean, the traveling to space, like if we were to go to the moon, go to Mars, I can't see anything. It is so dark. I'm trying to see up there. I need to get some torches. But what I was saying was, if we go back to the moon, back to Mars, like I just think of this amazing scientific things that we would do just to get there. Like to be able to go to Mars, the amount, I'm going to use these as light. We use those as light. What we would need to do that is some amazing new enhancements in like engineering, computers and stuff. And that stuff gets passed down to like the civilian sector. And, when we went to the moon, like the amount of stuff that was invented that we take advantage of today is just mind blowing how much was invented that like we use today that was invented just to go to the moon. And so if we went to Mars, like I can't even imagine the crazy scientific stuff that would have to be made that then eventually we could take advantage of. So awesome. There we go. Got that done. So that's the basic design. I'm thinking about these columns going up. They got the gray in the back, looking super fancy. Q&A Sky, have you decided to do a tour of your original world? Honey Badger, I completely forgot about that. I'm sorry, man. Like I said before, this week's been a little bit crazy. But yes, I definitely would like to do that. I definitely want to go back to my original world. And I think it's going to be a great way to show you guys that all building is just practice, learning and practice. You'll see that my first world was pretty darn cruddy, and you'll be like, oh, look at that. And if you're kind of struggling a little bit, you'd be like, oh, I can do that too. A little bit of practice, a little bit of effort here and there, and look, I can do something just like Scar has now with a little bit of practice. Like I've been playing Minecraft a lot. Like I play it a lot. I don't even want to show you how many hours I put into it. But that's just me practicing, learning, things like that. And you got to start from somewhere. So I hate seeing people get discouraged because I've been in that same boat. I mean, for a large portion of my life, like I really struggled to like draw and paint, and I always got really, really discouraged. And I hate seeing people get discouraged because I know what that's like and how it can be such a discouraging thing when you're trying to do something that you love and want to do. And it comes down to Minecraft. Minecraft's an art form. It really is. Like I truly believe that. Like we create little art pieces every day in Minecraft. And I hate it when people get discouraged, and I don't want to see that. I want to see people inspired to do things. Let me check in with the chat here. 9 planets. Oh yeah, I forgot about all those planets they found. I thought it was 7, but yeah, those are super cool. The Scar Destroyer. I love it. Star Destroyer. I love it. Love it. I love it. Yes, this could be the Scar Destroyer. I like that. Let's see. Q&A Scar. If you let's see, I'm sorry, I messed up your comment. I'm gonna reread it. Scar, if you could, would you go to Mars? I definitely would go to Mars. This is something, the Scar Destroyer of Doom. You gotta have the Doom. Gotta have the Doom. Important, very important. Yeah, totally. I would definitely go to Mars. I have like friends and stuff that are like, I would never get on a rocket ship. Like I'm gonna die and all this stuff. And it's like, dude, would you rather die in a hospital bed? Like, I mean, you're gonna die at some point. I would say I would weigh the risks of flying. Like I could easily get on a rocket and fly even to the moon or just into orbit. I mean, you just gotta weigh the risks, you know? Like you're gonna die at some point. And I rather do something amazing than just sit here and do absolutely nothing and not experience probably one of the most amazing things that you could possibly experience is to, you know, strap onto a rocket and shoot outside of the world that humans have been living on for, God, I don't know how long. Millions? I don't know. You know, like I would do that in an instant. You know, it's like, things are far more dangerous than getting on a rocket. Like getting in a car, you know, getting diagnosed with some disease. Like I just weigh the risk, you know, like I'd rather do something amazing. All right, let me check my chat here. The blocks you missed in the ground is triggering my OCD. What blocks did we miss, my friend? What blocks? What blocks? Oh, here's a block. Oh, do you mean the powdered concrete? Dude, we're gonna get to that. I just need water. I'm kind of thirsty. I drank my water, so now I don't have any water to turn this into concrete, but I promise you, I will turn it into concrete. It's gonna be amazing. Pluto love, hashtag Pluto love. I know, right? As much as I love Neil deGrasse Tyson, he did kill Pluto. He did kill Pluto, but there's still people out there, an underground movement for Pluto. There's an underground movement for Pluto. But turns out Pluto's actually smaller than our moon. So I'm not exactly sure. Maybe it really didn't need to be a planet. But you know what? I still love you, Pluto. You're good. You're good. You're a good planet while you lasted. We love you. We love you for it. Hashtag Pluto love. Hashtag super hashtag Pluto love. All right. Yeah, I know. I should have been more precise on the dates of humans. I forgot the actual. It always gets pushed back. Like they always find a new discovery and it keeps getting farther back. Like I love how in like science right now that like we keep finding humans that were smarter than we ever thought, like farther and farther and farther back. And that's what's really cool. Like in where is it? I believe it's in Turkey. It's a Göbekli Tepe or something along those lines. Like at this time, humans were only thought to have been hunter-gatherers, but these guys had made some pretty darn sweet underground, like Minecraft-style bases. And they're still trying to excavate that area, but this goes back like tens of thousands of years. And they're like, humans were hunter-gatherers then. How were they able to build this giant sculpture? I don't know. I love science. I love that stuff. I don't know a ton about it, but I do enjoy it. I do enjoy learning what I can about it. There we go. And bring that all the way down. Ah, very cool, very cool. Love it, love the pieces. Yeah, I think our launch bay here is looking super fancy. Q&A Scar, would you rather be able to...
Welcome aboard the USS Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
I love cats. There you go. The announcement finally appeared. Yeah, maybe there was something funny, like it didn't process or something, but like I said, thank you so much for the resubscription. Very much appreciated. Can we get some additional I love cats hype in the chat? Very much appreciated. Scar, would you rather be able to breathe underwater or have night vision? Oh, Honey Badger, that's an interesting question. Would I rather be able to breathe underwater or have night vision? I'm gonna go with breathe underwater because I was a swimmer, and I'd be owning all of those other kids back in my swimming days if I could breathe underwater. It was my Achilles heel was not being able to breathe underwater when I was a swimmer. Like, I was a competent swimmer. I was in top 5 in my state, and the one thing I was terrible at was not being able to hold my breath. I mean, maybe that turned out it was something tied to what would happen to me later in my life, but I was very poor at holding my breath. And if I could hold it, dude, I would be top 5 in every event if that was a thing. Oh yeah, totally would love to breathe underwater. I would so do that. Night vision, it's got its pluses. You know, you hear a creepy noise outside, you're like, what was that? Can't see anything, it's dark. But no, you saw it. It turned out it was a possum. And now I'm not scared anymore. Would they allow you to swim competitively, or would they have too much of an advantage? Maz, I'm not gonna tell anybody. I'm gonna do fake breaths. Fake breaths. Fake breaths. Totally what I'd do. Fake breaths. Be like, hey guys, I'm totally breathing over here. Don't worry about it at all. It's totally good. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna tell anyone about my super awesome gills that are under my neck. That might be a giveaway. That might be a giveaway if I have a bunch of like flappy gills under my neck. For the command bay right here, I don't like these connected textures. That hurts my Minecraft brain. This is super dark again. It's mainly dark for me because of my stream lights blocking out everything around me. It just washes out the monitor, so it's just hard to see. Scar's a cheater. Yes, Mrs. Yeti Whiskers. Scar's a cheaty. That's one thing in life, like, pretty much have been good at, is like not cheating. So yeah, I don't want to cheat. So I guess I man, I want to swim without breathing. Bubblehead. Oh, Bubblehead charm. Ooh, didn't think of that. That's from the Harry Potters. Scar, have you seen Hacksaw Ridge? No. When it's on Netflix, I'm gonna see it. But till then, I haven't seen it yet. I rarely go to the movies, and I definitely have Netflix DVD subscriptions that I don't use. So, yeah, but it looks like a good movie, a really good story about a soldier who would not fire a rifle in World War II, and like he was treated really poorly for this, but in the end he saved countless lives. Like he would run into the fire and rescue people. Like a really great story. Yeah, I definitely want to see that movie. Like that guy's like an impressive human, like very impressive. Let's see, Q&A Scar, have you ever seen Kilton Academy live stream on YouTube? No, I have not, my friend. I have not. Let's see, Q&A Scar, if you can change one thing in Iskol's base, what would it be? Oh, I don't know. Iskol's base, I love Iskol's base. Between Iskol's base and Vintage Beef, those are my favorite things on the server. I don't know. You know what I think? I'm gonna throw out a couple things here. I think he needs more cats. I think he definitely needs more cats. Iskol, I sometimes feel like is actually not only, see, I don't think Iskol's a secret diorite lover. I think he's a secret cat lover. I'm just gonna throw this out there. But yeah, I think he needs like a cat room, just off to the side, you know, get some cats, scratching post. Oh jeez. What else could Iskol do in his base? I'm trying to think. I like his base. I do think he could use a cat. How about this? We'll switch it up a little bit. You know he has that minecart ride? How about that minecart ride gets renovated to cat themes? Just general cat themes like, oh, you. Oh, that's so cruel. Oh, that's so cruel. That's so cruel. Yes, the kitty castle. That's right. He needs a kitty castle in there. He needs a kitty castle. Oh, that's so cruel. Oh my gosh. Yeah. All right. So I think this is looking decent. So I don't know. I'm still a little bit weird. Oh. I'm not gonna have any cats left at this point. I'm down to like 50 cats, man. I gotta keep up with the cats. All right, this part is driving me a little bit nuts. I don't like connected textures. See how this is connected? But I don't have a really great solution. Something in life that I learned from my dad was like, if you're gonna complain about something, you gotta have a solution, or just don't complain at all. And I don't have a solution, but I'm gonna keep complaining because I can't figure out what I want to do. Now the reason is, if I don't want to block the view, so if we're in here and we're looking outwards, yes, look, Iskall, look what you've done. I Love Cats is crying now. Poor little fella. Enter the Darth Vader. No. I know, that's what I said. It was so sad. Q&A if you needed to describe yourself with only 3 words, what would it be? I don't know. Tired. I don't know. I can't think of it. I don't know. I'm not that. I don't know. I'll have to think about that for you. So. All right, this is looking okay. I want to get those yellow stripes going in the center there. Make the little runway lights. I think that'll look pretty cool. Scar, the crazy cat lady. I guess so. See, I always felt like cats were awesome in Minecraft. It wasn't until I met Iskall that apparently cats aren't cool in Minecraft. See, I always thought they were super useful, being the ability to scare off creepers. They just are super friendly. They're always your friend. Well, actually, let's scratch that. They're not always your friend. No. I'm not going to give them that much credit because we'll be honest, cats aren't always your friend. They're more just like around for treats and to clean your cat box. It's true. It's true. I'm sorry to all cats, but it's true. It's true. I mean, I love you. But sometimes if I was smaller, let's just be honest to all cats out there. Yeah, Jelly, I'm talking about you. If I was this big, she'd probably eat me. She'd probably eat me. Q&A Scar, what do you think about the Oscar Best Picture mix-up? I don't know. It was amusing. I don't know. I'm just so not into award shows and like them clapping themselves on the back. Like they legitimately like. There's no other industry in the world that pats themselves on the back. This was your fault, Scar. He's killing all my cats. I have a sneaky suspicion that most of these cats were cats that migrated into his base. And sometimes when you're digging in the mesa, you'll just find a cat, and the cat will just fall through the ground, like it's just like slowly like sinked like quicksand through the mesa. But yeah, no, I'm not a huge like, oh hello. I don't know. I don't like those award shows too much. There's just too much like self-congratulations that just drives me crazy. Like, I don't know. It make amazing things, but do you have to make such a big deal out of it? I mean, a lot of people do a lot of amazing things. Like, you know, people are making up like cancer drugs that save millions of people. Do they get an award show? Do they get like a fancy shiny little trophy? No, they don't. No, they don't. But the people who play act, they get the fancy trophies, and the people who throw the football get the millions, or the people saving people's lives don't really get that. Anyway, that's my rant. That's like Scar in the Raw. Scar in the Raw. I like that. We should have more Scar in the Raw. So I'm just going under each of these little points and dropping down a little block like here and there. Like to me, I don't know. I think like it's cool. Like if you're an awesome sport athlete or you're a really good actor, like that's awesome. I love that. But I also think that maybe a little overboard. Maybe just a little. Maybe just a little bit. All right, I like this. I like these little lines here. They kind of make up little areas along the actual ship. So I think that looks pretty cool. And I think that's really nice. Sweet. Q&A Scar, if you could choose one vehicle to put into Minecraft, what would it be? A vehicle? Hot air balloon. Hot air balloon. Because I can't fly on the server anymore, I need a slow like moving craft to go around. Like, so I sit in my basket, right? I'm in my basket, sitting back, kind of floating over the place. Like, I totally love that. What question for you? Why are hot air balloons always have a whisker? Getty Whiskers, I've got your name in my head. Wicker basket. They would have a wicker basket. You'd think they'd like moved up to like carbon fiber or some like really awesome material. But no, they're still rocking the wicker. A wicker basket material. I love these lines on the ground. I think that's pretty sweet. Anything we can add to this to make that look a little bit better? I'm almost considering maybe even just some white lines to attach to that. Might be pretty sweet. Q&A Scar, can you build an airport in the... Actually, speaking of airport, when we build our sci-fi city in the next season of Hermitcraft, whenever that comes, don't get excited about it because it's a long ways off. There's lots of amazing things still happening here on season 4. I like this. I think this is good. But within my city, there's definitely going to be like a spaceport airport thing. It's going to be amazing. Let's see. Let me check the chat here. All right. Q&A Scar. What about if you put an additional layer of dark blocks outside of the white blocks? Oh, I see what you mean. It took me a minute. My brain's like slow gears. They turn slowly. I see what you mean. Yeah, we'll think about that. My main problem is the ceiling, and I don't know what we're gonna do with the ceiling yet. Q&A Scar, are you gonna do the GoPro prank? I'm gonna do the GoPro prank. I'm gonna do it. Don't worry about it. I just need a time, and I need to do it because we have 2 pranks. We have 1 prank for Mumbo, 1 prank for False. Mumbo is turning his under his drone. We're gonna put it like a surveillance camera, so he's like spying on the other hermits. And then for False, I really want to do a catfish. She got me with the giant jelly. But the thing is, like I said before, there's 2 things that I'm bad at in Minecraft. That's pranks and naming things. I'm bad at naming things. That's why everything is named Scar. And what was the other thing? Pranks. I've only done 1 prank. I'm just bad at pranks. So I need to get better at it, I guess. Need to get better at pranks. I need to go to like prank school. And somebody teaches me. It's like clown school. Oh gosh, how hideous. How horrible would that be to go to clown school? I'm not a fan of clowns. I'm sorry, clowns out there. I know you're trying to do your best and trying to bring a little cheer, but boy, man, I wish you weren't so scary. I wish you weren't so scary. I just wish you weren't so scary. Be honest, I was at a pizza parlor, right? Young Scar here. Pizza parlor. We're having some pizza. It's a little bit late at night. We're having some good times. And what comes through the door? 2 clowns. I had just seen It. And I don't know if you've seen It. It's a Stephen King movie, very scary. There's a clown, he's in a gutter, and it's terrifying. And here they come through the door, and I am just like petrified at the sight of these clowns after seeing that horror movie. And I've been scarred ever since, really. Been scarred ever since. Taylor, welcome to the stream. It's great to have you. Hope you're having an awesome day. But yeah, clowns. What are we gonna do, guys? I don't know. All right, we need to take out this layer up here. This might be getting a little time consuming. We might not focus 100% on the ceiling, but what I'd like to do is just get a little bit of work done up here. I do believe they're making a remastered version of It, which I'm kind of hyped about, a lot. Let's see, Q&A Scar, what's your favorite color? My favorite color is orange. I love orange. I don't know why. I just always loved orange. I do enjoy a nice blue. But orange is definitely my my favorite color. My wheelchairs are all orange or blue. They're all blue, but and a lot of my clothes are blue, as you can tell, because sometimes orange doesn't always go well. Oh, I thought he killed another one of my cats. Anyone want to sell me a crap ton of heart of clay? Iskall, I mean, you can go. Iskall, if you're still watching, underground, under my base, there's this huge cavern. There's a ton of chests in there full of clay. I don't know if you're still watching or not. Hi. You can have as much as you want. Like, it's all for you. You can have as much as you want. Like, I have no idea what I'm gonna do with any of it. I don't know if Iskall's still watching, but if he's not, I'll tell him that later. Oh, at the chicken farm. Yeah, so there's a beacon. There's a beacon, and it's right next to that. And you can have some chicken if you want. You're totally open to some chicken. I don't know about these beams, guys. I'm not loving it. I'm not loving it yet. I'm not sure what I want to do. Q&A Scar, are you going to build a periodic table in Minecraft? Oh, that's right, the periodic table. I'm a vegetarian. Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry, Iskul. Well, dang. Well, what can we get you? We got to get you something. How about some cake? I got some cake. I got some cake in there. Everybody loves a little bit of cake. I mean, it's got to be. Cake is life. Angel food cake. Now that's good cake. Why can't I walk? Oh. Hey guys, why can't I walk? Can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. I mean, I would never have any idea why I couldn't walk past that. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. So I'd asked you guys in the last episode today, or actually it was today, if you wanted to see a new one of the modern houses. And I'm seeing some good, I'm seeing a lot of hype for a new modern house video. And I'm excited because I have an idea, and it's just, over time, I felt like people stopped enjoying those videos that we used to do because they were mainly meant to like, for me to like, oh my gosh, when am I doing that again? It doesn't make any sense. I really enjoyed those modern house tutorial videos. That's a huge reason why I learned really how to play Minecraft was through those videos. And I always hoped that these videos were a way for other people to potentially learn new things about building in Minecraft. But over time, I figured people had learned how to play Minecraft, and maybe those videos weren't of an interest that they used to be. But I'm getting some hype behind it, and I've been a little iffy about doing another one. But I'm inspired now because it seemed like you guys are excited to see like a new modern house video, which I've got an idea, of course. It's got a living roof. We've talked about this before, which I'm excited about. I think that would be really fun to do. But yeah, keep on the lookout for that. It'll take a little bit to get everything set if we are going to do it, especially with the new blocks. That might be really fun to kind of experiment a little bit. But what I love about doing modern houses is how creative that you can get with it, because when you think of in terms of like kitchens and dining rooms and bedrooms, like you really like get the creative gears a turning, and I absolutely love it. But yeah, if you guys liked my old modern houses, like I think I got a cool one that you guys will love. Let's see, Scar, are you going to extend the runway to the outside? No, we're actually in space, my friend. I know, you might not have guessed it, but we're in space, and we're gonna do like a cool airlock door. Let's see, Q&A Scar, this is not a question, but maybe use a slime piston to get into the UFO. Oh, I saw that comment today. I saw that. It's a good choice. I just haven't decided like if we're gonna do like a water entrance into the UFO or just do the cow. And it's a tough one because if you know, say like Red Dog's gonna go and give me my point and he's got to check my board before he gives me his point, like it's a hard journey to get inside that UFO. Like let's be honest, like it's not the easiest thing. You need two ender pearls to get in and out of that thing. So yeah, like the water stream would be kind of amazing, but I don't know yet. I haven't 100% decided. Let's see. Does anybody in the chat know when is the next Minecraft Pocket update? I have no idea, my friend. Never been a big Pocket guy myself. I actually played Pocket the day it came out, and I was excited. I was very excited for Minecraft Pocket Edition. Like I was the super hype. And it was the most lackluster thing I'd ever seen. I was so disappointed that I uninstalled it. I've never played it since. But from what I've been told, when I do my little rant about how bad I thought Pocket was, that it's actually improved a lot. And there's even some unique features to it. But I'm too used to playing PC. It's like console. Like I can't play console. I just can't. Like the controller doesn't make sense, and I want my PC things, and it's just tough. Once you've gone PC, you can't go back. You can't go back. It's too hard. Let's see, Scar. The last video I've seen of yours was completing the train. Why? Let's see. Why you had no more? Oh, sorry. There we go. Oh, geez, your comment. I didn't read the last of your comment. It moved too fast. If that was the last one of your videos you'd seen from me, and you said something about why no more, if you're in terms of why no more videos, there's lots of videos. I highly encourage you to check out the playlist for Hermitcraft Season 4, and of course, check out the channel and subscribe so you get notified. If you hit the bell, you're like OP right there. Like that's amazing. If you hit the little bell, then you get notified for every video. In terms of the train specifically, we may be adding a new train soon. That might be in our next episode. We're going to add a freight train, and it's going to have flatbed cars, and it's going to be kind of amazing. And there's going to be something on the train for all the hermits. We had talked about that in the interior design for the train station episode. So all the little things on the cars are going to be related to the different hermits. Like, you know, speaking of Iskall, you know, a little bit of Iscallion being transported around. You know, I was thinking for TFC, we got a little diorite getting transported. Rendog, maybe shulker boxes, maybe some like faux Hermitron booster things, or maybe like dissembled ones, like being like shipped to him. Just like little fun ideas like, no, guys. You don't ship that. You don't ship it. It's unshippable. Okay, well, we won't do that apparently. So no shipping Iscallium. Oh, maybe he was talking about the other thing. He was probably talking about the diorite. Yeah, he doesn't want that diorite. Is it being shipped to the outfit? I mean, it could be shipping to like it could be shipping to being destroyed. The diorite. Maybe we'll skip that. Maybe TFC can have something else like diamond blocks. Okay. Scratch that idea. Worst idea that I've ever come up with. No diorite. We're gonna ship some diamond blocks to TFC. So on the flatbed car, for him, it'll be like a couple diamond blocks for his diamond that he's built. Problem solved. It's a good thing Iskall's here today. It's a good thing. We might have been in trouble by the diorite cops. That's a cop you don't want to get involved with. But yeah, I'm glad we had that solved. Scar, hairless cats creep me out. Dude, you're not the only one. You are not the only one. I've never been a huge fan of hairless cats. Like, they give me a little bit of a shiver. Like, I just always feel like the cats look super uncomfortable when they're shaved. It's like, I don't feel like a cat should be shaved. Now, maybe there's specific cats that have it. Maybe there's a disorder. But if a cat's shaved just to be shaved, it's like, it's like declawing a cat. If you declaw a cat, like, it really hurts them emotionally. And I mean, yeah, maybe it'll save your couch, but you're also like really like hurting your cat emotionally because they have a lot invested in their claws. Like, their claws are a huge part. It would be like if I just decided to take off your fingers, like, hey, good luck now, like living with these. Like, now you can like try to open up a doorknob with that. But so that's what oh geez, that's a Cub fan, guys. That's a Cub fan. Oh my God, Cub fan, you scared me. But yeah, hairless cats, they scare me too. Let's see, Q&A Scar, can you do a Spanish style house with an orange terracotta roof? Dude, that sounds amazing. That reminds me of my home. That reminds me of California. But yeah, I definitely could try. I'm not sure what I would use for red terracotta. That might be an interesting feat in trying to figure out what that might look like. I really hope, and this is something I really hope, that when Mojang makes their next snapshot, and can we say something about Mojang here? Come on, guys, like, where's the snapshots? You know, you drop the terracotta on us, and then you're like, we're gonna make alterations, and then you don't come back. Where are you? Then I find out they're all on vacation, and it's like, I see. You're all in your little San Francisco, you know, living it up while we're out here waiting for our snapshots. But yeah, I really hope that Mojang considers a couple quick updates to the terracotta. I would love them to take out the leprechaun block and maybe a few other ones and make a simple pattern. They're so complex, and I love it for them. Like, I love the complexity of the patterns. I think that's really cool. It adds something different to the game, for sure. Like, we used some of these difficult patterns. Like, look inside here. Without a difficult, very complex pattern, how would we have made that? Like, that's a huge thing. Like, I think that's really, really cool along there. And we have this thing, a radar on this side. We have our little UFO blocks pieces in here. Like, that's really cool. But take the leprechaun block and a few of those other ones that are kind of ugly, and let's see, take the terracotta patterns and give us an option to combine it with the different planks so we can do patterned wood. I'm slightly confused, but I think I know what he means. Take the care. Oh wait, give us an option to combine it with different planks. Oh, I thought for a second you wanted the terracotta to be like a wood form. Oh, I think I get it. Oh yes, colored wood. Oh, that would be cool. Just the patterns. Yeah, that would be super cool. Yeah, that would be cool. But yeah, and like, yeah, that would be nice. Like I've said it before too, and I don't know what Iskall thinks, but I would love to if I know Iskall doesn't like the what's it called? It's the yellow wood. It's almost all I think is vanilla. Birch. So I know Iskall doesn't like birch, and I was thinking about birch the other day. Like I don't mind birch too much. It's not something that I use very often, but it's nothing that I like severely dislike. But I'd love to see birch turned into like a dried gray wood. Like that's what I'd love to see. Like birch turned into a dried gray wood. And why I say that is I think it would be really awesome for rustic builds. And I just think that would be just a sweet design. Like something kind of grayish that looks like it's all dried out. Like maybe, oh, here's an idea. Scratch that. What if we could find dead trees around Minecraft? Like it's a rare wood, like it's a difficult wood to get. So say if there's a fallen tree, and inside that fallen tree is this gray kind of dried out wood. I'd love that. Like that would be really cool. It would add something to the game for you to go explore, like look for, fallen trees that have dried. One up for dried wood. There we go. Maybe it could also be driftwood too. There could be maybe like a little bit up on like a seashore or something. The reason I want a gray wood is I've been really wanting to build a Victorian house modeled after John Muir's house. If you don't know who John Muir is, he's an instrumental part in creating the national parks in the United States, and his house was actually very close to mine and where I used to live as a young Scar. And it wasn't until last year that we actually visited it. Now that we don't live around there, it's always funny about when you live somewhere that has a tourist attraction, you never go to it. But when you don't live there anymore, you go and visit the tourist attractions. But yeah, like I was inspired to build that in Minecraft, but doing it in like the woods that we have, like it's not gonna work out. Let's see, Q&A Scar, do you plan to do a castle design in Scarland? I've never built a castle in Scarland. The only castles that I've ever built in Minecraft are on Hermit Wars and Hermit Quest. It's the only times I've ever made a castle. And I guess the thing when it came to castles is I've seen a lot of castle designs, and it seemed like everybody had done a lot of different designs, and it wasn't a lot for me to like try to do till now, whereas we have a lot of different stone materials to make rugged and like broken up castles, like real rustic style. And that's what I love about like Hermit Quest and Hermit Wars was I really got to experiment with a very rustic style build that I hadn't done a lot before. So it's like a good like exercise in that, in learning to do something that's like crumbly and falling apart. Like I love that style. It's a style that I never would have done like a few years ago. But I think that's important to always kind of evolve and change like styles. Like most of my stuff for a long time was very modern. And then we kind of got into kind of an old West kick in 2015. And then we did it again here in Hermit, in the Hermit, what Hermit are we here? Is this Hermit Pack? Is this Hermit Quest? Is this Hermit Vanilla? We did it again here, but it's just always important to like constantly evolve your styles and try different things. And we've tried a lot, modern, the Western style, the rustic style in Hermit Quest. That's why I'm excited to go back to modern again soon. Let's see, Q&A Scar, will you Scar Mail soon? Yes, so Scar Mail is coming up. Remember, guys, the P.O. box is in the description. It's in all of the videos. I've got a bunch of mail all ready to go. If you guys have anything else you want to send, some super awesome letters, fan art, anything along those lines, get it in the next like 2 weeks. And if it comes from Europe, it does take a little bit of time because I'm on like the West Coast. So there's an extra like 3,000 miles in between the East Coast and me. So make sure you get in the mail quick. It'll probably start in the next like 2 weeks. So if you have any like fun drawings or anything along those lines, send it to me because we're doing the Scar Mill soon. And somebody sent me an acrylic painting and it blew my mind. It blew my mind, and I can't wait to show it to you guys. The artistry and the awesome people out there are just unbelievable. Let's see, Q&A Scar, can you build a sports stadium in the Orange District? Never been a stadium guy. I've never built one before. That's like a staple in Minecraft, is like stadiums, castles, and stuff like that. Usually when I see some of that stuff, it's like, oh, it's already been done. I'll try something different. So that's why, like, for the longest time, like, I never made a castle. My first castle, like I said, my first castle I ever built was in Hermit Wars Season 1. Let's see, are you going to start playing Hermit Pack again? No, I decided, why am I letting the skeleton kill me? I just decided that, you know what, I'm going to find a new mod pack soon and try to sink my teeth into that. I just kind of got de-inspired, and we'll take some of the ideas that we had there and translate it into a new pack. When we find that pack, it's gonna be amazing. There was a comment here. Did anyone set up a new haste beacon in the Blue District? Did anyone set up a new haste beacon in the Blue District? Not that I know of. Oh, the Cub did. Let's see. Oh, let's see. I see. Okay. This looks good. This is looking good, guys. We need to get rid of this centerpiece a bit. But I like these beams. I think we're getting our, like, oh, wait, this is actually starting to look good. Oh, this totally reminds me of the new Star Wars. I love that bay in Star Wars when they got on that TIE fighter and it was still attached to, like, it's like umbilical or something, like, you know, fueling it up or powering it. Like, oh man, I got a little nerdy there. I'll admit it. I was like, oh my God, this is so great. But yeah, this reminds me of that. Definitely does. Let's see. Q&A Scar, will you go on The Voice on Discord tonight? I might be able to. I definitely might be able to. Like I said before, because of all the health nonsense this week, I wasn't able to get my Hermit Quest video done today. I usually try to get that done on a Friday, and unfortunately I wasn't able to do it because I was at the doctor all yesterday, unfortunately, and I wasn't able to get that. But I'm gonna try to get it tonight. I'm gonna try to get it done tonight. So it's if I go on the Discord after the stream, it'll have to be quick because I do need to get on there. I'm almost done, by the way. I'm almost done. I'm really excited about it because we're gonna start moving into like very small details because all the major elements are complete. And thank you guys for all the exit strategies because we're really trying to think of a unique way of doing an exit from the enchanting area. And I'm pretty excited about some of them. So some of the options, now one of them that I really want to do, I don't think is possible, is having a minecart exit that you have to get on a minecart to like get out of there. Logistically, I don't think it would work, in the game without like prior knowledge of it. I think the reason I wanted to do that was I wanted to do like an Indiana Jones Temple of Doom exit style thing. So remember when Indiana Jones got in that minecart and they were like whizzing around the tunnels? Like, I feel like that would be a really cool way to get outside of the enchanter. That would be the only way out of the enchanter. But I just feel like logistically that might not work, and I'm not sure if the redstone would work on the server, and I don't want to cause any problems. So I think what I'm gonna do is potentially do like a water exit. I saw there were some comments like that, and by the way, you're all totally right. It does look like that Harry Potter part where Dumbledore and the Harry, they go down and they get on like a little boat out to the Horcrux. It does look like that. I'd finished it and like I showed it to somebody and they're like, Scar, like that looks like Harry Potter. And I'm like, oh, it does. Oh, it does. And I think that's a good thing. Check the durability on your pick. It's getting low. Oh, thank you for letting me know. I wouldn't know. I almost lost the Silky Scar. Oh my gosh. Thank you for reminding me. What would see, this is the thing, guys. This is me like trying to play when I don't have you guys around. Like, there goes my pick. There goes my pick. Gone. This will be awesome. We'll take a little break and we'll head to the repairer, get some fresh air. Sometimes it gets a little stuffy down in the cave, doesn't it? That wouldn't have been the first time. Oh no, Gabe, that would not have been the first time. That would not have been the first time. Question, can we fly? No. Sad. Sad Scar. Sad Scar. But yeah, I'm glad you guys told me that because I would have been sad to lose Silky Scar. Have I thought about starting a new solo? Come on! No, the lava! We actually got up in the air for once. That's awesome. Have I thought about starting a new solo Minecraft series? With the amount of effort that's put into each Hermitcraft episode, it's very difficult to do another survival series. What I would enjoy is to have Scarland back, of course. Like oh geez, rubber bands. Oh, the rubber banding. Oh no. Oh geez. But yeah, I would love to have Scarland back. So that's my solo series, is Scarland. Would I start another series? Maybe, you never know. It'd probably be like a shorter series. It wouldn't be like a long-term series. Long-term series here on the server are, Hermit-related things, Scarland, occasionally Scar World things like we talked about earlier in the stream. But yeah, I'm always open to new suggestions. Like, if you guys ever have a suggestion for a series that I haven't thought about, like, just shoot it to me on Twitter or in a comment on a video. Like, I get a lot of inspiration from you guys. And yeah, I always appreciate any inspiration. There we go. It's good to get out of the cave once in a while. Did you hear back from Stud? Oh, I have not contacted Stud yet. I still plan to. Like I said, I've had a crazy week, and it's just been tough. And so hopefully next week I can start like focusing down on Minecraft again and all that stuff. But I don't know. Actually, no. Next week I have to probably see the neurologist sometime, maybe next week. And we need happier topics. Happy topic. If Stud comes back, that would be awesome. Stud was a good builder. And so I would be happy to see him come back. I was pretty sad that he stopped making videos, but totally understood, college, work, it's totally understandable. So if he's got actually free time again, like, that's amazing. Let's see, Q&A Scar, can you ask Iskall if he likes honey badgers? Iskall, do you like honey badgers? Do you like honey badgers? It was a very long time for me. It was a long time before I ever actually saw that video that people always talked about honey badgers. Like, it was years later. I was so out of the loop sometimes. I don't know what a honey badger is. He doesn't know what a honey badger is. So I take that as a neutral stance on honey badgers. I take that as a neutral stance on that. Q&A Scar, because you didn't add hobo to the last train, will you add one to the new train? Oh, no, see, the hobo can't go on a passenger car. Oh, geez, scary bits. 100 to happier topics. Gittles, thank you so much for the bits. Very, very much appreciated. Yeah, our happy topic is hobo talk. Oh, hey, I gotta stop for a second. While Iskall's here, I gotta humiliate myself because, so the first time I ever met Iskall, it was in a really amazing series called Kingdom Craft. And it was the first time I met him, and when I found out he was Swedish, I got excited because I got a little Swedish in me, and I was like, oh, cool, because it was Christmas, or it just finished Christmas, and we have a lot of kind of Swedish style Christmas decorations, and one of them is these little red people, and they have a little hat and a little beard, and they were given to me by my, oh god, he probably remembers this. They were given to us by my grandma, and Swedish style. So the funny thing is, we used to always call them ho-hos, and it was because, and I didn't know this, but it was because my cousin always called them that. Their real name is something with a T. I forgot exactly what it is now. It's something with a T. There's an actual name for these things. It's not ho-ho. And I remember telling him, Iskall, you're Swedish. Do you have ho-hos? And Iskall's like, who is this guy? Ho-hos? He's probably thinking, why on earth did we bring him on Kingdom Craft? He's already talking about ho-hos? He had no idea what I was talking about, but he was super polite, and he was like, yeah, we have something similar, a T, I forgot, it was something with a T, the actual name. They're little gnomes almost, and they wear a little red coat. They got a beard, a little hat, and sometimes they're doing winter-related things like sledding, but Oh, there you go. That's what it is. Yes, that's what it is. And like we probably have like 100 of these things from my grandma. And yeah, I was super embarrassed. I was like, what? Because the thing was, this girl had no idea what it was. So like, I went to my mom. I'm like, hey, you know, we have all these things, right? And yeah, that's what it is. And like, we have all these little like guys and all these different little poses, like some young, some old, and he had no idea what a ho-ho was. He's like, well, they don't call them ho-hos. That's just your cousin called them ho-hos. So we just kind of got stuck calling them. I was like, ah, oh, jeez. I humiliated myself. But yeah, good times. All right, this is good, guys. This is good. We're done. We can head back now. The good times. The good times. That was the first time I ever knew anybody in that play session on, excuse me, on Kingdom Craft that, like, I never really, like, disliked Diorite, but it was the first time I realized, like, wow, somebody really hates that Minecraft block. Certainly good times with Scar. Yeah, that was the first time I realized, like, there was true hatred for Diorite at that time. The bird poop block. That was a fun video. At that time on Kingdom Craft, so it was, in that play session, it was Iskall, it was Cub, Wells, and I. I didn't meet Rendog, actually, till joining Hermitcraft, because he was actually on... Where am I? Oh. I'm like, where am I? Am I actually in the secret void of Azuma? But no, I actually met Rendog in Hermitcraft, because he was in vacation in South Africa during that time. So it was actually a long time till I actually met Rendog. There we go. And I don't think Stress was in that play session either. Pretty sure, if I remember right. I'm trying to remember. I don't think so. I think it was, because that was one of the only real long like play sessions I had on that server. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I think so. Ah, jeez. There we go. Awesome. All right, there we go. So we are back and ready to roll. Let's go through our little door here. There we go. Awesome. If I remember right, I remember when Ren came back and Iskall and him had made an archery range. And it was the craziest thing, because what it was like pistons that shot like armor stands up. Oh, when we joined Hermitcraft, Rendog told X that Diorite is bird poop, so Azuma thought for 6 months that Rendog was a true Diorite hater. Oh, that's right, because he pulled that prank, the chicken prank, and the chicken was pooping all over Rendog's house. Yes, the pooping bird. I love it. Oh, that's great. Yeah, but you know what? It turned out maybe Rendog is a Diorite hater, but there is a much larger Diorite hater out there. He was waiting in the wings. He was waiting in the wings. There we go. Cut those guys out of there. Awesome. Oh yeah, but anyway, that armor stand, I remember how cool that thing was. It was like an archery range, and like I had no concept that armor stands could be like propelled up into the air. Like I just thought it was a standard block, and I had no idea that you could do something like that with them. I thought that was super cool. Q&A Scar, who built the Enderman farm? That was Iskall. Iskall built the Enderman farm, then he turned it into a super awesome space station. Super awesome. It's my favorite farm on the server. I don't know what I would have done without that thing. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some gray. I'm going to start bringing them around the edges. So just trying to make this a little bit like a Death Star, you know, a little bit like a Star Destroyer. I think that looks super sweet. There we go. Cut those pieces out along there. Very, very cool. I wonder where the next Minecon's going to be. I keep thinking, like, I want to go to the next Minecon. But I just don't think it's going to be anywhere near me that's, like, for me to be able to go. But, boy, I sure hope there's a Minecon around. I was, and I'm going to spoil this a little bit, but I was finally able to get my concentrator, and it's working. After, like, 2 versions of it, and after a lot of, like, fussing, that it's now actually mine. Like after like a month, this thing is now mine. Like I can't even tell you how much work it was between like my parents, my doctor, myself. Like and there's a big part of you guys that that were a part of this. We'll talk about soon, but it's finally like mine, and I could potentially fly again, and it still like doesn't like process in my brain that I can fly with this thing, and I can fly again. Like that's a cool like thought that I might be able to like actually go on a plane again. Now the question is, will it be able to produce enough oxygen to be able to fly? A plane's pressurized to like 6,000 to 8,000 feet. And that's a high altitude for me to breathe at. Oh, we broke that, whoops. But if I could use that to go to Minecon, because I had no way of doing that for like this Minecon or any other Minecon till now. So like now, this is like a new possibility. I could go to the Minecon if it's like a ways away, if it's not within driving distance like the previous one. So I don't know, I really want to go to the next Minecon. So with this oxygen concentrator, that might be a thing, which would be so cool, because I had so much fun at the last one. So yeah, I really hope that actually becomes a thing, and it's not like too far away. I've considered getting a passport. I've considered it. I'm like, you know what? I might need a passport. Even if I want to go to Canada, I still need that passport. Even though they don't let me in Canada anymore. You guys know the story. I stole all their gold medals. They got mad at me. I came in there, beat them all at swimming, and they're like, never again. Never again. Never again. Hey, System Z, welcome to the stream. What's up? Oh, he's got the dogs. He's got all those dogs. Welcome. Hopefully you're doing awesome, System. Poor System. I was thinking about him the other day. What the heck? I don't know what that did. I was thinking about him, like how embarrassing it was for me in the UHC when I called him Sneeze, Snizzle. I was like calling him all these different names. I was stressed out. Like False is like a great PvPer, and she was like up on the horizon. She was gonna destroy me. I was all alone. Red Dog had died via going through a portal. It wasn't his fault at all. It was the game mechanics fault, and I was all alone. And I mispronounced System Z like 9 times. I'm so stressed. So stressed. Let's see. Electric Games, thanks for the entertainment. Go on a run. Got a party. Awesome, man. Have a great day. Have a great day. Have a great day. All right, let's take a look here. I'm loving it, guys. I'm loving this. It's coming out. This is a lot of work, but I'm really feeling it. The upper ceiling definitely needs some work. Don't be embarrassed. Squeeze. That's right. I called you Squeeze and Sneeze. That's right. Have I considered flavored oxygen? Unfortunately, my oxygen is like an actual medical thing. It's not like a thing at the mall where you, you know, have a little like oxygen sprayed in you. But I suppose I could probably flavor it in some way. But I just like it that. I don't know. I just like having it so much that I'm supposed to use it more, but I would never be able to make videos without it. So it's definitely a must. Yeah, like talking, like people always ask, like, can you breathe without it? Like, yeah, you can breathe without it, but it just makes life and my like breathing like less labored, less like, it actually helps my heart quite a bit too. It puts less strain on it. Let's see, the roof line. So we have the roof. What do we do with the roof, guys? Do we do it in gray? Do we do it in white? We have a floor that's black. Do we want to mirror the two? I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, what do we do for the top? Help me with this, guys. I'm not 100% sure. What do we do up there? Gray? If we do it in gray, it's just gonna get so dark in here. I'm considering if we did it in white, like it would look kind of sweet. Do it in pink. System. Let's see. Scar, make a hangar for the roof. Okay. Let's see. Make the floor white. A black roof. So if we did a black roof, do you think it would get a little too dark in here? Or work with me on this. What if it really made our actual spacecraft really pop because it's like a bright silverish white? It might be a possibility. Definitely might. I think what we're gonna do. I think what we're gonna do, gray or orange. Orange would actually be kind of interesting. Huh. Oh, an opening roof. I see what you mean. Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Ha. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really confused on that. Like, we could do it in a bunch of different designs. Like, I'm considering keeping it fairly simple just because it's kind of the hangar. But, I don't know. I want to do a more detailed back and front sections. So keeping the roof fairly, like, streamlined kind of doesn't distract from what I want to do later. I think a cobble texture might work. Interesting because when you go into like a hangars and stuff like that, they always have like a they're not like usually finished inside, so they have like the insulation kind of showing, which would be kind of look like cobble. Make a space view with blackened stairs. Interesting. See, that's what I want to do for this section. I want this to be like almost like a mural, like looking out where you can see space. So making this just fake, I think would look cool. Oh, we have some Augie hype in the chat. Augie hype. Oh, just some random hype, guys. Guys, show Augie some love for the bits. Augie, thank you so much for the bits. Everybody in the chat, show a little Augie love in the chat. Of course, Augie's working hard. Now, can we say something nice here about Augie? Augie has just gone so above and beyond on his Hermit Quest build, like so inspiring. Like when you walk through there, it's such a beautifully coordinated build. Like everything feels as it's part of see, like when I think of like a build, it's not haphazard in any way. It's all like a cohesive thing made by like a group of people. So like say if I would have done this, like I would have like had one style over here and the farm's another style, but everything's like a cohesive theme built around like the people who live in that kingdom. Like I love it. Like Augie went above and beyond on that thing. It's amazing. So Augie, lots of Augie love. So yeah, I'm considering doing it just gray. And we doing a really fancy kind of like glass doors on either end so that the walls and the ceiling don't distract from it. Are we good? I think it's good. Let's roll. Let's do this. Augie for president. I don't know. Augie has a really scary skin that sometimes frightens me. I'll admit, I get a little frightened. Taylor. Oh, that's good, Taylor. I love it, especially with the monkey in the pipe. You couldn't have made that any better. Oh, man. Oh, that's good stuff. But yeah, seriously, I've been on Hermit Quest and I've been doing my thing, you know, planting trees. I get a little carried away. I'll admit it. I do get carried away. And I turn around and just bam. Augie's got this like, not only just like a Minecraft mouth based on the Minecraft head texture, but his mouth like translates even farther down into like the chest part of the Minecraft skin. So it's this giant mouth and it's scary. It's scary. Very, very scary. Gets carried away. Yes, I got a little carried away. I just wanted to have it in a nice little lush area. I also tapered out the trees a little bit, Augie, so it's not so apparent that there's like a huge cluster of trees within my area where I've been building. So I've kind of like tapered it out a little bit so there's trees elsewhere. There's not just like this giant forest in that area. So, question for you guys. Do you have any fun plans for the summer? I mean, it's kind of crazy, but summer's coming up. And I've been thinking about this ever since I made my little, like almost rant tweet yesterday about wanting a vacation from my health. Like, that's unrealistic. But I would love to go somewhere. Just kind of get out of, like, my normal space. And I really want to go on a trip. Like, maybe to, like, the... like Glacier National Park. It's not super high, it turns out, which is amazing because Yellowstone's like 8,000 feet in some spots, and that's pretty high. Yosemite is not super high either, but it's a little bit. But going to Glacier, like I've never been to Glacier National Park, and that would be kind of amazing. And it would be a great place to do like a Scar adventure vlog from, like do a photography adventure. Unfortunately, even if I had a drone, like drones are prohibited in national parks, which is sad face, Scar, but I think we could still do some really sweet stuff like vlog-wise, and that would be really fun. Also, you know, I haven't been to Disneyland in a while. I know that's surprising to you guys. You're like, Scar, you haven't been to Disneyland for a while? No, I haven't been to Disneyland in 2 years. I know, crazy, right? Minecon was like a block away from Disneyland, but I had to contain myself. Okay, I was like, you know what? I can't do Disneyland and Minecon at the same time. Like, I had to be reasonable. I had to be reasonable. But yeah, are you guys planning anything awesome like for the summer? Any like cool plans or something? Rocky, welcome, welcome. Well, I decided to take a class for both summer terms. Well, Rocky won't be going anywhere. He'll be working hard on his classes. Anyone else? Anybody got any cool things? You're going to Six Flags. Awesome, awesome, very cool. Going to Iceland, dude. Can I go with you? I want to go to Iceland. I'd love to go to the Nordic states, like like all those cool places up there. Go to like all those cool places up at the top. I don't know if I'd go in the winter. I think I would probably avoid the winter time. We'll avoid the winter time. But yeah, I'd love to go to Europe and some of those places. That'd be super cool. But yeah, that would be super cool. Camping? That'd be fun. Have I ever been camping? It's like, have I ever been? I don't know why I ask you guys. Like, guys, have I ever been camping? And you're like, Scar, we don't know. We don't know, Scar. But yeah, going out in the woods, turning off your phone. That's pretty cool. I haven't been fishing in years. That'd be fun to do. Very fun. We need to take Scar on a tour of London. Oh my gosh, if I go to London, you guys are giving me the tour. Gabe and Taylor, they keep me updated on all things that go on in the UK. Like they're my UK guys. They keep me updated. I like to stay updated, keep up with all the facts, all the figures, the happenings across the pond. See what kind of strange food. So recently in the Discord, they had posted something called like a pudding pie, like a London pie, a London pudding, Manchester pudding. That's what it was. No, Yorkshire pudding. And I was very confused by this. I never heard of such a thing. So yeah, they keep me up to date on all things that happen over there. But I like to stay up to date. Yes, Yorkshire pudding. It took me a while, but I remember what it was. Oh, that ceiling's good. Now you might be wondering, Scott, that's a little plain. I got an idea. I have an idea to jazz up that little like strip in the center. Hoppers and the little end rods. We're gonna do something sweet with those. Yorkshire pudding. Yeah, I know. I couldn't remember. It was like something. It was something pudding. It was something and it had like a name of like a city. Did I call it like the Manchester pudding? But yeah, Aquascar. Yes, Aquascar is always around, just waiting to save the day. He's kind of the unsung hero of Hermitcraft, keeping all those villainous creepers away, swimming around, appearing out of nowhere. But sometimes, you know, Aquascar can't take being out of the water too long, so we don't get sightings of him very often. He disappears, it's true. Being from Yorkshire, I know all about Yorkshire pudding. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, they posted it in the chat, and I was very confused. I was very confused. I was more confused. I just didn't know what it was. Was it like a bakery good? And I'm still, actually, I'll be honest with you, I'm still slightly confused on that account. I wasn't sure if it was a bakery good, if there was actually pudding in it. So yeah, I'm still confused. So if I go to London, I'm gonna have to have one of these things because I feel like if I had something like that in the United States, it would be just not so great. So I'll hold off on that. Oh, geez. Oh, I'm falling off my scaffolding. So if I go to London someday, I'll have to have one there because sometimes like having it elsewhere, you're just not getting the same thing. Just not getting the same thing. There we go. So let's take out a little bit of gray here and we'll just run that across here like so. It's better to have it with roast dinner. Okay. See, that's the thing. Like, I'm not 100% still sure if we're talking about a dessert thing or something that's like a bread product that may go with a meal. Like, you know, like a roll or a piece of bread or something. Like, that's what I'm still, like, I can't get it out of anybody. Like, is this a dessert or is it something that just goes along with like a meal? Like, it goes next to like a, like somebody had said like a roast beef or something, but I'm still very confused. It's very confused here. Let's see, Scar, you done with digging? Nope. Nope, not yet. Almost, Cub. Almost done. We're almost getting there, Cub. Cub's getting antsy to get rid of that thing. I think he wants to go swimming in the pool. Let's see. Do you need the pool back? Do you need a pool? He's like, man, I want to go swimming, guys. Man, I want to go swimming. I'd do anything to go swimming right now. I miss swimming so much. Yeah, I'll be done in a second to come. But yeah, it's something that swimming was oh shoot. Oh no, we ruined our thingy. Oh no. We'll have to fix it in a little bit. But yeah, swimming was such a huge part of my life. And it was almost a thing as if, like, when I was doing it, like, I didn't despise it, but I did it every day, twice a day, like competitively, that I kind of got like burnt out of it a little bit at some points, but I miss it so much. I just want to jump in a pool, like, swim around. Like, oh, I miss that so much. I miss exercising, I think. I realized that recently, that there's a certain thing about exercising that kind of clears your mind a little bit. Like working out and getting your heart rate up in like a productive way, not the way that I get my heart rate up with like palpitations and stuff. But when your heart rate's going and you're exercising and stuff like that, it kind of is a good thing for your mind. It kind of like resets. It's a good thing if you ever get kind of like depressed at all or something along those lines. There's like a few things that you can instantly do to like make yourself feel 100 times better. One of them is exercise, and just like go out on a walk out in the woods, out in a field, a park or something like that. It's just such a easy thing you can do. If you ever get like a little bit like almost like a depressed feeling or something, like if you could just like get out there and do those things, like guaranteed that can help a lot. And I really miss like exercising recently. I realized that, like running, swimming, things along those lines. I want to go skiing, but all those things are out of reach. But are they out of reach is the question. I don't like ever saying something's fully out of reach. I want to figure a way of doing that. Make a vlog out of it. It'd be super fun. There we go. Get rid of all of this ugly yellow clay. Get out of my life. Get rid of my... Wait. I almost said get rid of my life. I was like going off into this like dream state. I was thinking about exercising. I remember back in the day, like, my exercise, this is what I do. So this is a day in the life of Scar back when I was a swimmer. So the days that I'd actually wake up and go to morning practice were rare, but I did them. I didn't put in enough morning practices to make my coach ever happy, but I still did them. So you wake up about around 4-ish. You do your thing, you get all set, and you head off to the pool. And then you swim for about an hour and a half or so, sometimes a little bit less. Depending if my coach had mixed up the pool chemicals and we were all inhaling noxious chlorine gases, which happened quite a bit, and we would all be uncontrollably coughing for the rest of the day. I don't think that was good, I will point out. I don't think that was healthy. He was not so great with the pool chemicals, I will admit. And so we start out about an hour and a half there, and then you go home, you do your things, your schools and all that stuff, depending on if it was school time. And then you go back to the pool at about 3 o'clock-ish, and maybe like, yeah, about like 2:30, 3 o'clock, and you do a run. So then we'd run for maybe a mile, depending on the day, we'd run for a mile, 2, 3, 4, or sometimes. Never too much running, just a little bit of running. And then we would do like some standard exercises, crunches, stretches, medicine balls, all of that stuff for another hour or so after running. And then we swam for about 2 hours. We didn't always have a lot of time in the pool, so we had to make the best of it. Like some teams swam for longer, like 3 hours or more. We didn't have a lot of time, so sometimes it would even be like an hour and 45 minutes. So we always had to make the best of it. So then we swim for that, and we do our sets, and then you just repeat the process every day. But I enjoy it. Like I do miss it a lot. Like at the time, like it was like a drag sometimes, but I do kind of miss that a little bit. Oh no, that's not good. No. Creepers. It's back up. Oh, I know it's back up. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know the damage. I don't know the damage count. I can't even type. I can't even do it. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. We've lost it, guys. We lost a huge chunk. Oh, it's not too bad, guys. It's not bad. We can fix it. Oh, it's not too bad. Come. It's not too bad. Oh, that's bad, but it's fine, guys. We got this. Oh, we've got a cheer from Augie. 100 for the creeper. Is that $100? Or that's 100 bits? That's 100 bits for the creeper's funeral, guys. We're gonna be able to take that creeper and we're gonna give him a great funeral. A funeral that will really show him how much we liked him. That's karma. That's karma for the Yorkshire pudding. I mean, I was confused about the Yorkshire pudding. I wasn't dissing the Yorkshire pudding, guys. I was just really confused. I'm still confused to this day about the Yorkshire pudding. Oh man, those things, you know, those creepers. Seriously, it just takes so long to open these chests. Let's see, what are we looking for again? Oh, we're looking for Gray. Oh, Gray, where can I find you? Get into my life. There we go. Scar, why are you building that room you had in the thumbnail? Long story, long story. Long story. Long story. But yeah, are any of you guys like do sports? Like, what are your days like? You know, if you're a runner, you're a soccer guy or a football guy, depending on where you're from. Like, what do you do? So that was one of my like average days as a swimmer. Like, what are you guys' like sporting things that you may do? Like, let me know. I'm curious. Yeah. We're gonna take that. We're gonna take that, Augie, those bits, and I feel like I'm trying to think of a way to really like diss the creeper with the funeral, like really make him feel bad about himself, or make all of his creeper family feel bad about themselves. Let me check in with what we got here. Got some baseball. I love it. I like it. I like it a lot. Forgot baseball. Basketball girl. I love it. I love it. Tennis player. Nice, nice. I was recently watching Fletch, a great movie from the 80s. Highly recommend it. And there's some great tennis scenes in that movie. Let's see, let me check in with the chat. What do you got here? Cross country skiing, dude, that sounds really fun. Like, I want to do that. Oh, that sounds awesome. I'm in track every day after school. We run and work out about 1 to 2 hours. Awesome, dude. That's nice. Yeah, I think it's super important to have like a little, like at some sport, like at some point in your life, just a little bit of a sport to kind of you get a lot out of it. You get a lot out of it. So that's cool. Oh, you're a boxer and but you're on injury. Well, I'm sorry about that, but dude, that's really unique. That's really cool. That's really cool. There we go. Yeah, I don't know a ton about boxing myself. Don't know a ton about boxing. I've seen Rocky Balboa movies. My brother used to watch them all of the time. I emphasize all of the time because we watched that a lot, especially the scene when he was down for the count with the Russian, and he went to the woods and like started like pushing like carts around, and the one guy was like getting injected with steroids on like the treadmills and stuff. Oh, I saw it just too many times. Is Minecraft PvP a sport? I don't know, man, but it might be. It might be. Yeah, that's cool. I love seeing all the different like things you guys got. It's really cool. Horseback riding. No way. That's really cool. I love seeing all this. I thought I'd just get like just standard sports and stuff. You guys are coming out there with some really sweet stuff. I love it. And let me get some light down here because this is the darkest room of all time. It's probably not as dark on your guys' end. Like I said, the streamlights kind of wash out everything. I just did a short 5K today. Nice, dude. There we go. This is looking good. There we go. Get this all out of there. Get this all out of here. Archery, nice. That would be fun. That's something I'd love to do. Absolutely love to do archery. I just have a thing for like I've never shot a gun in my life, but I've always wanted to like practice, like, I've always wanted to do the thing with the clay pigeons or archery or whatever. Actually, I had a bow and arrow for a little while when I was growing up, but we shot the arrows through our through our shed, and we broke the windows and stuff. So yeah, we didn't have the arrow for long. But yeah, I've always wanted to do that thing with the clay pigeons, because I enjoyed archery a lot. So I always wanted to do that. I just feel like that'd be something that I was good at. Like I love the idea of like practicing, like getting all calm and focused, and like you know, take like a sharp shot or something. I always thought that'd be fun. Oh, fencing. Yeah, my cousin did fencing for a while. That's an interesting sport. Something I don't know a whole lot about. You wear the fancy little like outfits and go ch-ch-ch. It's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, archery is fun. Clay pigeon shooting is really, really hard. I bet it is. Like I totally bet it is. But it seems like a really fun skill to learn. But I don't know. Get this all out of here. Fly fishing, that's a cool skill to learn. That's another thing that's like super peaceful that I always wanted to do. I got a fly rod actually, and I always wanted to go to like Wyoming and Montana and fly fish. It's just like an art form. You know, you learn the cast, you pull the string back a little bit, the line. Super cool. All right, let's get this all the way up here. Nice. Okay. We're getting there, guys. The flight bay is totally getting there. I love it. Gotta love the redstone updates. See, I didn't know there was an update. Iskall had told me there was, and that's why we had to take out the little red flashing lights out of the spaceship, which, like, tell me, guys, totally look cool, right? All those little red flashy lights, amazing, right? But apparently it was causing super duper lag. But the server is so laggy right now. Like I can't fly. Like going through portals sometimes takes like minutes. Like it's not as bad as like some, like it's probably the worst. Actually, I'd probably say that this is probably the second worst that I've ever experienced on the server. The worst was right before Minecon. I was trying to get a video done, and I couldn't even believe the block lag that was going on. But this is definitely ranks up as number 2 on that list. Scar, thank you so much for inspiring me to make YouTube videos. Tony, well, dude, like I'm so happy to hear that. That you're inspired to make YouTube videos. That's really cool, dude. The YouTube videos are fun. I absolutely love it. It's my passion. I love it. I'm so glad that two things can kind of come together that I love. I love the content creation, the creation of a stream, the creation of a YouTube video, and my other love is Minecraft. And combining those two together, just a winning combination of awesomeness, and I love every minute of it. But yeah, I'm so happy. Oh geez, what's going on? I got caught in a ghost block, I think. But yeah, that's awesome, dude. Keep it up. YouTube's difficult. Like it's something that's difficult, but you gotta stick with it. And if you stick with it, there's always good fun and rewards. All right, I am gonna go and get away from this block for a second, so any ghost blocks will show up and I can fix them. So we gotta get out of the area real quick. Scar, have you ever played Rocket League? Oh my, have I ever played Rocket League, my friends? I have played Rocket League, and I can honestly say that I am probably one of the worst Rocket League players. Oh, geez, I can't fly. Probably the worst Rocket League flyer in the entire world. Well, not Rocket League flyer, player. Oh boy, it's bad, guys. It's really bad. I would wager to say that if I probably could never score a goal. I would probably say that. I would probably say that I could not score a goal if I had even tried to. I'm not sure why Iskall means by Redstone update. The game version shouldn't matter. I think there's a bug. There's some bug. It's on the tracker, I think. Pretty sure. With observer blocks or something like that. Not 100% sure. Come on, come on, give me some flight. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. How lucky was I that I somehow, oh geez, now I'm on top of it. But look at this, we made it through here, didn't die. Oh, that's good. Good stuff right there. Good stuff. Yeah, skeleton, like, I don't care. Like, you can shoot me all you want. I just avoid death, and I feel like $1,000,000. I think we've got far enough, guys. I think we can try to get back up there. I wanted to get outside of that chunk radius so that it would deload and load so that we would see the ghost blocks. So I think we went far enough. Hey, Gabe, we'll see you later. Thank you so much for coming out. I just checked the tracker and there's nothing. I don't know then, Rocky. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there isn't anything. I don't know. I'll have to check myself. I don't know. I'll have to look. Yeah, I just thought there was something with observer blocks or something, but we'll see. Maybe it's a long-standing glitch? I don't know. How do I get back in here? This is the scariest biome. Cub, why did you make such a scary place? Why does the skeleton have shoes? This is weird. How do I get back up there? This is the worst. Cub, why would you make such a devilish land of evilness? This is the worst. I can't get back. This is so bad. Okay, we're over. Oh, okay, we're back, guys. Let's see. What did Iskel say? Let's see. Whenever Redstone updates, it causes major FPS drops. Let's see. After the snapshot, I haven't seen any difference, to be honest. Okay, so I did do some testing on this here. So I went into a test world and took an observer block out and set up maybe 6 of them, just like I did for my Hermitron board. And when I set them up and they're all blinking, and then I turned it off, my FPS increased quite a bit. So it went down, say I had it like no cap on it. It was like 500 FPS. And when I removed those blocks, it went up to like 650. And I was like, oh, maybe there is a glitch. Yeah, I think there may be, because I did do that test and it did show that there was. But I don't know. I'm not very technically inclined when it comes to that, so who knows. But it might have caused more updates, Rocky, because I had, I don't know, I might have had like, I probably had 15 observer blocks all flashing red lights. So I don't know, maybe that's, it definitely less lag in the Hermitron area because the observer block thing that I created is gone. But because there was probably 15 or so observer blocks all flashing little like red lights and stuff.